It had to put on their windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have cancer.
So we knew it. You knew it. Half the country, I mean, I don't know. It's a confusing moment to me, quite frankly. Do we talk about it? Do we not talk about it? I'm talking about this silly book by this Jake Tapper character. I got it to hate read it. All right, I shouldn't have admitted that, but I have it. Garrett Ziegler, founder of Marco Polo. You got to go to his Substack, BidenReport.com, and Eric Eggers, vice president of the Government Accountability Institute. You two guys are great for so many reasons, including you do your own original work. You don't sit around and wait for the New York Times to say something and then just complain about what the New York Times says. How big a moment is this in America, Eric Eggers? I feel like it's a cancellation of the dominant media, but I could be wrong.
I think you're absolutely right. It's a cancellation of the dominant media. It's the greatest scandal in modern political history. It's a political scandal. It's a media scandal. The fact that Jake Tapper is now trying to present himself as the vanguard of truth-telling, and the fact that all the mainstream media outlets now report on his reporting only adds to the level of shame. It's like, and now he's admitting that he's looking back on his reporting with humility. No one buys it. No one has bought it. I don't think that many people will buy the book, frankly. And the fact is that the real scandal that they're still not being honest about is the reason why everyone propped up failing Joe Biden for years is because they knew Kamala Harris was worse. And that's the real hard truth. They still won't admit to the American people. But it's a disgrace, it's a scandal, and I can't wait to hear your reaction to your hate read about it, Greg.
Well, yeah, that's a bad phrase. I should probably retire that one and throw out the book. Garrett, what are you thinking tonight?
Well, I think that it's telling what they say privately to each other versus what they say publicly. For example, Hunter, to his then psychiatrist Keith Abloh, basically admitted that he knew that his father had dementia. I know dementia is not the same thing as cancer, but still, it's an ailment, a very serious one. And it reminds me of the Hillary Clinton email scandal that Eric worked on as well. She had these transcripts that she was going to read out for her banker speeches. And there was such a dichotomy between what she said to the bankers versus what she said on the campaign trail. And I think that is the way to think about this. They were saying honest things privately, but they have so little respect for the American public that they can't level with you and I. They truly believe that we're beneath hearing it like it is. And I think the public is willing to overlook some warts in Trump's articulation and personal life because at least he respects us enough to level set with us.
The authenticity, yes, so much more. And you know what? Maybe, look, the American people saw right through it, though, right? They saw through the dominant media lies. And relatively speaking, Eric Garrett, only a small number of people are watching this stuff. You know, I don't even know what time Jake Tapper's show is on. I mean, this show's on at 9 o'clock. I know, but, you know, I just, like, does it really mean anything? Does it mean, is this a media story? Is it a national cultural story? I don't know.
So I think it's both, right? I mean, first off, it's a really big deal if Joe Biden had cancer when he was president of the United States and didn't disclose it, except for in that one slip up in 2022. By the way, one news piece of information that has come out from some of Jake Tapper's reporting is that Beau Biden, right, was given this diagnosis of brain cancer in 2014, and then they said he had a clean bill of health while he was still Attorney General in Delaware. So unfortunately, the Bidens have been lying about their medical history for some time. But it also is a media story. It's a media story where Jake Tapper initially tried to pretend that he was honest and brave and courageous in the reporting about it, and then people called him on it, and he knows he's not going to get away with it. He's hired, as it's been reported, a crisis PR firm to manage it, and now he's going on Megyn Kelly and other outlets and essentially admitting that he should have done a better job. It's almost like he's got an OnlyFans page, and he's humiliating himself, and he's waiting for people to pay the cost of a book to see it happen. I mean, that's how bad it is. And that's where we are with the American media. They know they messed up, and they're trying to get the American trust back. It's not going to work.
Not going to work. The guy did not have to write a book. You know, if I said all those things, I'd be like, well, I'm ineligible to write this book. But fortunately, I said all the right. I said what I saw, Garrett. I said what I saw, and everybody else. So, all right, there's no coming back. I don't think there's any coming back. What do conservatives do right now? Garrett, you
They
are a role
demand
model. What?
that James Comer and people with subpoena power do more than talk, and they actually get people sworn in and make them tell the Congress what they knew and when. Remember, Hunter's pardon, assuming it's valid, which is a big assumption, only goes to December 1st of 2024. He's not pardoned for anything he gives to Congress now. So just taking Jake at his word, and he called Hunter on Friday the de facto chief of staff of the White House. You know, the first time I was on your program, Greg, was that audio tape we found on the backup file of his iPhone saying that Joe thought of Hunter as a god. Well, it's coming out now, even into the public's bloodstream, that he was the de facto chief of staff, that writing Hunter off as a mere drug addict is not the full story. Yes, he is a crackhead, but he also had contemporary sway with the commander-in-chief. And so Hunter's not going to be covered for any lies he tells to the Congress currently. And so I think they should make him testify under oath to what did the doctor say, Dr. O'Connor. That those conversations between Hunter and Dr. O'Connor are not privileged. They may be privileged between O'Connor and Joe, but not between O'Connor and the rest of the family. So they have to get serious and do more than talk. I can just talk. They have subpoena power.
Eric Eggers and Garrett Ziegler, thank you. Eric, your great podcast, the Drilldown podcast. Everybody should go there and say hi to your colleague, Peter Schweizer, and Garrett Ziegler. The BidenReport.com, the Hunter Biden laptop is all there. Garrett Ziegler, thanks so much. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Thank you. Be right back.